Hi, Sagittarius. It's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another bombshell reading. Let's see what we got here. And let's go ahead and get a few oracles like we always do. Exploring, testing the waters, or still looking for the right one. So somebody is either looking for the right one here, or they are testing the waters with someone, or they want to do it with you, Sagittarius, to see if you are the right one. Maybe they want to test the waters so you can figure out, right, that somebody else is the right one. I mean, yeah. And somebody might be scared and they want to test the waters, right? They could. That part's not really clear here yet. We only have one card, but search and then comma another path. Somebody had a path here and now they were not with the right one. Otherwise you're not going to be searching and trying to test the waters, things like that. We have harmony, being in tune with each other and getting along. All right, here they are with their baby, a very cute baby. And this is good rapport and easy going. Okay, so yeah, they're just like a happy family, harmonious. Awareness, distracted, or filling life with other things. Yeah, I just, had a big discussion about somebody who is trying to distract themselves. And no, you need to look at the deeper issues, right? The unconscious patterns, the hidden wounds, and all that stuff that hasn't been addressed because the carpet is, you can't even walk on it. It's so bumpy because there's so much stuff underneath the carpet that has been swept underneath there. Yeah. And plus it, creates allergies, right? And here we have, yeah, and we have look for love and dating. So somebody here was trying to distract themselves, and I just looks like somebody wasn't happy here. But let's see what these other cards have to say. Somebody's looking for love here, and they want to test the waters. I also feel like they want harmony, but they're looking for the right one because we have this awareness and distracting or filling your life with other things. Somebody's aware that they were doing that when they were with somebody else, most likely, or they were off doing something. Let's see. We have the deep freeze. Okay, the deep freeze is to let things can be very cold with somebody, but it's usually to let things kind of thaw out themselves. And the lion is here. It's winter here. I don't think he's a hibernating animal. No, I don't. But he's taking time here to do that, right? In the middle of winter, right near this lake. And we have the dragon's lair. So the dragon's lair is where the dragons all hang out. They're like-minded dragons. There's somebody feels like you're like a like-minded person, like you're good for them, Sagittarius, or you I don't know, have the same values. You're on the same page in some way, and it looks like something else might not have been that, or might have shown them like that you are the right one, possibly. Let's look at that deep freeze and see what they say. Yeah, and this is everything has its season. Now is the time to put activity on hold while you rest. So the lion is like hibernating. The cold winter beckons you to slow down and put a freeze on things that are not yet ready to bloom. It's time for regeneration and hibernation. Forego ambitious activities. Somebody's kind of in a like reflection. That's what's going on here. This is also a time to put all your arguments on ice. This is a pregnant pause, has nothing to do with having kids. No, a pregnant pause allows ideas to gestate, projects to shift and change, and relationships to go through a dreamy state of being, not going anywhere and not needing to. It's also a time to put all your arguments on ice. Nothing good will come from any of them. Self-care is the most important activity, so reflect. Read a good book or get a massage. Rest and dream. Boy, that massage sounds really good right now. Yeah, the Dragon's Lair. We'll get one more card. Is like-minded folks here. Yeah, it is. And we have home. And here is the home, of course. And the owl is there. So this is, sending the message that This home is a wise home. Like you belong there, or you've chosen the right home, or you've chosen the right somebody to be in that home with you. Yeah, and see what they say about it. You are comfortable in your own skin. You belong. Somebody may be comfortable in their own skin here. They definitely could. After they went through some change here, and yeah, peace, security, safety, belonging, and all the features one would want from home are indicated now. The home card represents an invitation to experience what it's like to be secure in your own skin, to live comfortably no matter what is happening in the world around you. Oh, yeah, it's a really great feeling, right? And Rome could be, boiling or, on fire, things like that, right? And, I don't live in Italy. I'm just using that as kind of example or whatever, right? Um, it's time for opening your eyes to your tribe of like-minded people. You see? That's what I was saying over here with the dragon's lair. Somebody feels like you're the one, Sagittarius. Yeah. Or the one special person who makes you feel like you've come home. Home is love. Love is all around. Yeah, it is. So let's get into this, Sagittarius, and I hope you guys are well. And take what fits and leave the rest out. If you want your own personal reading, all you have to do is check out the description box. I also do psychic readings. The best readings are the psychic in the beginning and the cards at the end. Yeah, and so I always check my work for accuracy, and they are. And if you have questions about somebody, you should definitely get one. If you have questions about your own journey, I'm also a life coach. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I feel like I can totally help. And Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading, and I do past life readings, and those are for your evolution. Yes, they are. Those are to help you evolve and definitely, and leave what was in your past life behind that is hindering you. Because it does for everybody. Yeah, it does. So let's get into it here. If you want to write to me about it, email me, then feel free to do that, right? Yeah, those are super empowering because of the awareness it brings. Awareness brings wholeness. Yeah, and that is the whole idea of your natal chart too. That is, if you want to get a reading, your natal chart, sure, you can get one of those too. Your natal chart is to bring you awareness. Yeah, it is your journey to wholeness and self-fulfillment, individuation, and your higher self. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Wands. And Sagittarius, that's about somebody who is wounded here, who's been wounded. Somebody's been through something because of the deep freeze, the reflection, and they were either distracted and filling their life with maybe money or other things, maybe even another relationship or person, people. But when it gets down to it, this person understands that they really love you, Sagittarius. It's just you and you. All right. So yeah, and you and nobody else but you. That's how it is in this reading. Yeah. So everything about the readings are in the description box. We start with the 2 of Pentacles reversed and the 9 of Pentacles reversed. Let's see what else we have here. We have the 8 of Pentacles. 3 Pentacle cards here. These are about values. Remember, we were talking about like-minded people who have the same values as you, right? What's important to you is important to them. Let me try to fix this here so you can see the cards if you are watching. And coming into play is the Tower. All right, so the Tower in this reading is, it could be, it could be a few things, but it is a powerful realization. Somebody realizes that you're in their like-minded group, Sagittarius, big time. And it was here twice, Dragon's Lair and Home. And the Tower can also be, it's a powerful realization, but it can be something that ends very, maybe, something might end here for sure. It's talked about, don't bother fighting, because what's the point? Don't bother fighting with a partner. 7 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 8 of Cups, Magician reversed, and Justice. Okay, so this is a cool reading because, yeah, it's a little different here. We start with these 2 reversals, And we have justice in the reading, and that's what somebody's trying to bring justice either to you or to their own life. I feel like it's both. Now, especially their own life, and this may be you, Sagittarius. I can't tell if it's you or them, right? Because these readings are about two people, and often you might be the person doing this or the person who is being like kind of done, the receiver, or, yeah, that person. So, but we have this Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles reversed. This is, I'm done thinking about something. I'm done reflecting on it. I'm done going back and forth. But it can be this. It can be about being self-sufficient and single. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of fulfillment, positive or negative, but a chapter that fulfills itself. It ends. It's completed its purpose, right? Remember, I was talking about the astrology chart. All that, all those cycles are in there. Things that are supposed to end are there with oppositions or squares, or yeah, definitely, which are challenges really, that will either make you take action or have you make a decision, either one. But yeah, and let's get a card here. Somebody might have, like, this Nine of Pentacles can be like, I don't want a relationship, a particular relationship, possibly. Like, I really want to be single, like, because she's all about her independence, and and her self-sufficiency. It doesn't always have to be independence, but in this reading, I feel like it is. And we have the Eight of Pentacles with it. Right above is the Eight of Pentacles. So let's see how this light is working. Oh, fairly, yeah, it's working well. Let me move this down a little bit. There you go. All right. So Eight of Pentacles twice in the reading, right? Um, this is like, I already know what I really want. I know where my like-minded person is. He's working at this job where he loves it. He feels like he's aligned with it. So I know where I am aligned and who I'm aligned with and what I want. And these are all pentacles, are all about values, as is this other Eight of Pentacles. We have four cards of values, all in the main energy here, right? The overall energy and what's kind of challenging and supporting it and things like that. So now we have what is assisting you, Sagittarius. What's favorable for you is the Eight of Pentacles, and it's here with Judgment reversed. So we're gonna have to, Judgment reversed. There's naked people here, of course. Judgment reversed with Justice in the reading. There could be a divorce here, Justice and Judgment. But this can be too, something ends here because somebody makes a decision, just judgment, right? Somebody makes a decision because they want to be here where they are truly aligned and happy, and like with effortless effort. So he's there loving his job. This is effortless effort. It's like when you're with somebody and things just flow and you feel happy, and there's none of this, oh, I really got to work on my relationship. Oh, no, it's not like that, right? And so Queen of Swords in the past. Let's get a reading here. Readings. Get a card. Now we have the Two of Pentacles in the upright, right? We're using, a second deck to clarify here. And so now this is discerning. In the past, major discernment here, right? And so now we have coming into play is the Tower. Let's get a card on the Tower. It shows up with the Nine of Swords reversed, which is typically like suspicions. So maybe somebody might have suspicions here, possibly, but this is, um, I just feel like the Tower comes in here, and originally there was worry, but there's not, because somebody realizes that this Tower is necessary. Like the ending of something or a powerful realization here. It's either or, okay? And this is a card of major instability. Like it's like when we learn something about ourselves or about somebody, but it's like an epiphany or an aha moment. You're like, oh my goodness, wow, oh wow, OMG. So when we have those, it creates change, but it feels unstable, right? It does. So yeah, I feel like somebody was worried before, that they realized that they were either with the wrong person or in the wrong situation, right? We have this card, exploring, search, and another path, testing the waters, or still looking for the right one. No, that was because something else ended. This person is not still looking for the right one. You are the right one. That's the point of these oracles. Yeah, explaining that, right? Or, indicating that. And it really implies it. Nothing is indicated, even in an astrology chart. Everything is everything is up for interpretation, right? But if you are, yeah, but I mean, as I said at the beginning of the reading about these tarot readings, or these psychic readings rather, I always check my work, right? I have take a lot of pride in my work. So here we have the Six of Swords with the Seven of Cups. And, and how do I check myself in a psychic reading? I just say, is that true? And they go, yeah. Is that true about so and so? Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So that's how we do that. But Six of Swords, Seven of Cups here, and this is in the near future. Um, and this is somebody who is not confused about their path. It's about a choice was already made here after this powerful revelation. That could have been a long time ago too. That part's not clear. But we have all these pentacles here. That's slow energy. So there, right, we have all these pentacles, 4, 5, 6 pentacles right here in the heart of the reading. So this is slow energy. This could have happened a long time ago, right? Now, this powerful realization part. So here's the Six of Swords, Seven of Cups. Somebody makes a choice, but they're not sure they're going to get to the other side where it is more peaceful and where you're there, or what they want is there, Sagittarius, or you're not sure if that's going to happen. But the change is there. The transition is in effect. The change has begun. It has. And we see the tower here kind of marking the ending of something. Yeah. And the beginning of something else, really. Three of Cups showing up in the advice. And with the Knight of Pentacles, this could be that advising you that somebody wants to reconcile with you, or that you bring them a lot of joy. And it looks like both, right? This person thinks that, yeah, that you're the best thing, Sagittarius. Yeah, the best thing in their life. Go check out that song by the Dramatics if you like romantic soul. The best. Dramatics are the best. Okay, so for that, yeah. So they are the band that used to sing that song, What You See Is What You Get, right? Which was not a love song. Well, not really, but it was kind of an upbeat, fast. So it was about love, though it was. Uh, he's saying, I'm for real. That's what he's saying. And Eight of Cups here in the environment. That's a walking away, or definitely an understanding that something is majorly unfulfilling, right? And this Nine of Pentacles reverse can be a feeling of I am not fulfilled. In the upright, she's in her, beautiful clothes, and she's on her vineyard with her, her falcon, and she's just in her power, in her place. And so, but in the reverse, it is you're not fulfilled, you're not happy. Yeah. And so here's the Eight of Cups. We have the Emperor with it. Yeah, this is somebody who walks away from something, or turns their back on something that is unfulfilling in order to add control to their life, or structure and form and order, right? Yeah, nobody wants to live kind of crazy. Or at least when you get older, you know that for a fact, right? Yeah. Magician reversed in the hopes and fears. That's kind of not a good thing, in the hopes and fears with the Six of Wands. This person could lie to you. Possibly the Magician in the reverse can often be a trickster. So maybe they have but they could be hoping, I want to overcome as well. Six of Wands, and over here can be, I'm hoping that I can overcome and have victory, because maybe Magician in the reverse can be somebody who's unhappy too. They're just not in their power at all. Can also talk about an ending. Yeah, we'll get another card on that to see what we have here. Four of Swords. This person's praying to overcome maybe past obstacles, or for a victory with you. They could also be hoping that you recognize that they have overcome possibly this trickery. That's a possibility here. Yeah, the Magician reverse can talk about a huge change too, but it does talk about somebody who is like not in their power here. Maybe they had made you feel that you weren't in your power, Sagittarius, right? Maybe they were playing games or something. That's not clear here, but there is a major understanding that you are the one, and there's kind of there's an urgency in this reading where I'm either going to need Sagittarius to understand me or to see me in a new light. I mean, that's not really clear. No, it's not that part. And justice, Sagittarius, in the potential outcome is about balance and fairness. We are in Libra season, so the focus for many people is on love, or at least doesn't always have to be or in partnerships, but at least establishing, harmony and balance in any relationship, really, or how we relate to others. That's what it is. It's a peace kind of loving thing that we need, right? Libra wants peace and harmony and balance. That's what that is, right? They want that. And they need that for their betterment. Yeah, they do it more than others because that is the archetype, right? Yeah, and yeah, so justice, we'll get a card on it. There could be a Libra here. But this is all about balancing the scales and coming to being with the person, or, coming to be with you, Sagittarius, to align the scales of divine justice. Like this person feels like you belong together, divine order. This is about divine wisdom too. Yeah, and justice is definitely can be about divine wisdom. It's about wisdom in general, right? The judge is supposed to be very wise, but I don't have any comments on that. No, I don't. We also have the Lovers card, and this is a choice to balance the scales with you, Sagittarius. This person feels at home with you, and it's really important. And they have been looking for somebody, and they realize it's you. I feel like this person just turned around and realized that it's you. One day they go, whoa, and that's what this tower is about. Yeah, that's what it's about here. Interesting. We're going to end this reading. If you want to get a reading with me, Sagittarius, they're lots of fun. Check out the description box below. Everything is there. Yeah, and lots of fun. Please like, share, and subscribe because it helps me with the YouTube algorithm. And also, hit the little bell if you want to be advised or notified, really, of my uploads. Thanks so much, you guys, and have a really good one, too.